Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with a highly requested video, and this time we'll be talking about brushes. So as you guys know, the brush that I use for my acrylic application is my OPI Artist Series, which you can find on eBay. But a lot of my subscribers been telling me to try out alpha brushes. And they actually reached out to me about a week ago and wanted to know if I wanted to do a review on their brushes. And of course I said yes, because I've already heard a lot of good things about them. So they told me I could pick 4 brushes. So they sent me a package. It came like this. It came really fast. I think it was first class. So it came in like 2 days actually. So once again, it came in this little package and I've already opened them. So I ordered 3 acrylic brushes because I wanted to try out like different sizes. I've always worked with a small brush like this, so I wanted to see what it was like to work with a bigger brush, but I also did get one that's pretty close in size to this one. So I got the Alpha number 8 oval. If you can see it, you can barely see it. And I also got the number 12, and it's also oval. And I got the number 16. So I've already used my number 8 and my number 12. My number 8, y'all, when I say like I was doing this set and it was going on so good, like better than if I was using my regular brush. I don't know if like I just got better overnight or what, but like when I say like I don't know, like my acrylic was just going on like even better than what it usually does. Like, you know, a lot of the time I have to go back and keep adding acrylic. Well, with this one, like I was able to do like one bead and keep moving. Now, whenever I use my number 12, I was having a little bit of a hard time, only because I'm so used to, you know, the smaller brushes. And I'm going to show you the difference. Like, this is how this one is, or how big it is. And then this is compared to what I use every day. So let me see, let me wet it. I'm going to wet both of them. I dipped them in acetone just so you guys can see how big it gets. So if I was to dip it in liquid, this is how big it is. And it doesn't look that big in camera, but it's pretty big compared to my OPI one. Like, it's thicker, it's wider as well. And then here is my number 8. And like I said, my number 8 is really similar to my OPI one, because my OPI is a number 8 as well. But they're so light, like compared to this one, it's a little bit smaller, as you can see. But it feels so light compared to this one for some reason. Like, I was working and it just go on so good. And I do have a little clip which I'll leave in a minute. But here's my number 8 OPI, and here's my number 8 alpha brush. So I know this one I've had it for a while now, so it's kind of thinned out a little bit. So this one is a little thicker, or a little fuller, and they both are rounded, or oval, sorry. They're both oval, as you can see. And I think the Tammy Taylor brushes that I had were not square. No, I think they're oval too. So I think I used this one too, and like I said, I was having a little bit of a hard time, but I think it's just a matter of getting used to the sides, knowing, you know, to get less product because it's way bigger. So now I know, I haven't used my number 16, but I know this one is going to be super, super big. It's going to be hard for me to even get used to this one, because I didn't think they were going to be that big. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they learn with smaller brushes, so that's what they get used to. Like me, I learned doing nails with my small OPI brush, and that's just what I got used to. And there's people that learn how to do nails with the bigger brushes, and that's just what they get used to. But as you guys know, I don't really do like a one bead method, so that's why I got these big brushes, because I want to start doing it. That way, you know, I can work faster. And well, yeah, I just want to start working a little bit faster. But as you can see, this is the number 16, this is the number 12, and this is my number 8. So like I said, I haven't used the number 16 yet. I've used both of these. I think for now I'm gonna try to use these two and then kind of work my way up in sizes. But to be honest, I really like them. They're not too expensive. They're way cheaper than the OPI ones and the Tammy Taylor ones. So they're really affordable. And y'all, whenever I was using it, like, I was really amazed at how good they are. Because I'm the person that does not like to try new things. Like, I just cannot try new things because I feel like I'm always going to be disappointed. Like, I know this is irrelevant, but like, say I go to McDonald's, I always get the same thing. If I go to just any different restaurant, I always get the same thing because every time that I try something new, I'm always disappointed. So I've always worked on my OPI brush, so I never wanted to try anything new because I didn't want to waste my money, basically. But y'all, this been like a whole different experience. Like, I promise, the quality is really good. Like, they're so light, and that's what I like about it. I promise, when I was working, it was just going on so good. um like I said, with my number 12, I was having a little bit of a hard time, but it's really just because I need to get used to, working with less product or with more product. And I haven't used this one yet. And I also got a number 2 3D brush because I think I mentioned this before. Like, I cannot do any of the little 3D nail art at all. Like, I've never been able to do it. So I did get a little bitty brush, and it's a number 2. So I was thinking that maybe if I got a better brush, that I'll be able to do it. So I'm going to start practicing my little 3D flowers and see how they turned out. But as you can see, it's really small. Once again, it is an alpha brush and a number 2, and it's a 3D brush. So so far, like I said, I've only tried these two. So far, I think I like my number 8 the best. What is that? I like my number 8 the best, only because it's so close to what I'm used to. But hopefully I can work my way up to the other sizes and everything turns out good. So I will leave a promo code below. You will get 10% off your purchase, I believe. But I'm really excited. I can't wait to keep using them. So I will leave the link in the description to their website. I'll also leave a promo code, and I'm just so excited to start using them. Like I said, I started using them today, and I was just amazed. So thank you so much for everyone that suggested that I try them out, and I'm so glad that they reached out to me before I ordered some on my own. So I hope everybody enjoyed. I will, like, whenever I do more videos, I will show how I'm doing as far as, like, if I get to start using my number 16. I'll keep y'all updated on how they work. But so far, I'm truly amazed. Alrighty, so in this clip, I am using the Alpha number 12 oval brush. So as you can see, it's a bit bigger than the one that I usually use. So I am having to basically, like, be careful with how much acrylic I use. And I also have to be careful to wipe my brush off really good before I dip it into the powder, because if not, I will pick up a lot of product, which is what I did the very first time that I used the brush. So far, I honestly do like it. Like I said, it's just a matter of getting used to the difference in the sizes and having to watch how much product I get. But other than that, I feel like I can really get used to this brush. As you can see, I'm only having to add 1 bead of acrylic for the most part. So I think that using this bigger brush will help me, speed up the process. So once again, this is the Alpha number 12 oval brush, and I will leave the link in the description. And then I also have a 10% off promo code in the description. Alrighty, so now I am using my Alpha number 8 oval brush, and this one is really similar to my OPI brush. They're the same size. The only thing is this brush seems to be a little bit lighter, and it's just a tad bit smaller as far as like the part that you hold, which doesn't matter. But as you can see, I'm applying one bead, and then y'all, I don't know if this brush is just like awesome or if I just kind of got better overnight, but the way the acrylic just lays down is even better than if I was using my OPI brush. I don't know if it's because my OPI one is a little bit older or what, but I was so amazed at how good my acrylic was going on. So once again, this is my number 8 alpha brush in the oval shape. So one thing I do want to recommend is if you are a beginner and you're looking for brushes, I would definitely recommend that you go with the smaller one. Yeah, so if you are a beginner, you want to go with a smaller brush. So like this number 8 would be perfect. But if you want to go up a size, that's fine too. Like I said, it's just a matter of practicing and getting used to the different sizes. But once again, I do have a promo code. I'll leave it in the description. The code is Natalie10, Natalie 10. So thank you guys for watching. I can honestly say that these brushes were better than what I was expecting. I am truly amazed at how good the quality is. So once again, don't forget to go check them out. I left the promo code on this picture as well as in the description. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos to come.